Good. Good.
But yeah, so what it does, keep people. I know you've been missing us. Nah, not really, because we're always here 2 times a week with more than 4 videos a week. You know what I mean? We never let you down, okay? Even if me and Steven finally get fired from our jobs and lose our mortgage, we're still gonna do this shit from under the bridge, okay?
Yeah.
I need you guys to understand.
Yes. From wherever. From my freaking library, the Starbucks, from work. I'll be behind the counter making coffees.
As a homeless, you have a lot more opportunities nowadays if you want to be a content creator, and I think that's something, the silver lining in this whole thing.
Yeah,
but
that'll bring Broskiedoodles a whole nother level of content, right?
I mean, people need to remember that before we were the Broskiedoodles, we were the Broskiedoodles. Mm-hmm. And to be honest, we're still Broskiedoodles at times of our day. So it really depends on what bill I'm looking at.
Yeah, what's coming out this month? What's coming out this week? Oh, shoot. No, but thank you again for tuning in to the Broskiedoodles podcast. Man, it's been an interesting week, to say the least, you know. A lot of things are happening. The elections are happening. Science is happening, and we're gonna get into it today on this podcast episode. So
let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Today we're back, me and Steven alone. I know we've been giving you guys a few guests in the last episodes, and I hope you liked it. And also, you know, I hope you like us being by ourselves as well, because we are the original Broskiedoodles. And I don't want you guys to think that, you know, that we're gonna disappear. Like I said, we're here forever, even if this shit doesn't make us any money in the next 10 to 20 years, okay? This is what we do, and we have some good topics for you today. It's not just fucking around. We actually got some educative things for you to, you know, learn. And so, yeah, Steven, I wanted to talk to you. You know, people look at us and they probably don't think that we give a fuck, but we're actually super environmentally friendly, super animal friendly. You know, you might look at Steven, you know, because he's a director of Trump's campaign, that he might not be into saving, you know, whales and swimming with the dolphins. But nah, this kid has dogs. He's a rescuer. He just rescued a dog last week, if I'm not mistaken, in the highway, which is gonna tell you the story.
Yeah.
And he's found his owner now. He also caught a snake once, and he didn't kill it. He just threw it in his neighbor's yard so he could fuck with it. You know, so
it's true.
So we like nature, right? Tell us a little bit about your recent rescue with this dog, because I want people to also see like that we have a good heart, because I've been seeing some comments of people saying some shit about us. Not really. Nobody comments on our videos, but I would assume that's what people might be thinking. And I wanted to make it clear that we're animal lovers and tree huggers, because we had a guest the other day talking about the hippies. Yeah, he says America has so many hippies, but there isn't. Tell us, Steve Ski.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I believe in helping the world out more than I believe in helping people out, right? Like, you ever seen those shirts where it's like I would rather be with my dog, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that kind of person, right? I don't like people too much. Just because we're too volatile, and when you start to think too much, you might not think in the right ways. But for me, what recently happened, there's a couple different animal stories I've got, but
damn, tell us. I mean, I'm fucking super psyched about this. We're having an environmental friendly episode. Yeah, we're trying to get sponsored by this global warming company, so we're trying to send this in as a pilot. So, but tell us, do tell. I mean, I didn't know you had so many stories like this.
Yeah,
fucking Steve Irwin in this bitch.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've actually thought about. Well, I'll get to that later, but basically, the other night, actually, right before we recorded the last episode, my fiance and I, we were driving home, and we see this white dog walking onto the on-ramp of the highway, and this is like really, really South Miami area. So it's like there's a lot of straightaways there, and I'm telling you, at nighttime, especially with the lights and stuff like that, like his type of white coat, it's kind of you would miss him and you'd hit him, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like, when it's bright like that, like it kind of blends in. Anyways, so Nat, my fiance Natasha, she looks at me and she's like, "What do we do?" And I'm like, "I don't know, but make a decision. Like, pull over or not right now, you know." And so she pulled over, and I'm like, "All right, cool." So I get out the car and I give him a quick like a whistle, and immediately you could see him like he looks up because he was like a little ways back. He looks up and he's like, oh, nice guy. Okay, and he just starts like running towards me, and he actually jumps onto me. Like, he jumps up onto me, and I just grab him, and I pick him up, and I get into the car. I'm like, all right, we're two now, you know? And we're like, oh, shit. So we take him home. And we're like, damn, like, he has no collar. But he looks clean. Like, he looks pretty much clean. You know, he wasn't dirty, didn't have, like... we checked him for fleas. Like, he looked like he was fed, you know? He was muscular. Like, he had it. So I'm like, all right, he belongs to somebody, but, like, I don't know how he got out or whatever, you know? And he looked like super energetic. You know, we went through the whole weekend. We called him Spot. He has a brown little like smudge on his face. We had a barbecue. The guy was like Airbnb in my house. Like, the dude was eating churrasco and friggin', and he was living the life. Like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know if you come from a bad house, but like, you're good here. Trust me. This has probably been a good weekend for you. And so, but yeah, he came and he was like so thirsty. Like, it was so weird. But you know, after a day or two, and he got used to Cooper, my other smaller dog, you know, it was super chill. So, I got him scanned on Monday, and they found a chip. They're like, I guess he had an embedded chip. Lo and behold,
Bill Gates.
Yeah. Lo and behold, his name was actually Spot. I was like, what?
Damn.
I mean, how original. Like, I was just trying to be super unoriginal, you know, thinking that he would be like, I don't know, some kind of Cuban name, because down there it's all like, you know. But no.
So then you told the lady, like, can you remove the chip and eliminate all the information related to it?
I didn't want to take it from somebody, especially if it was a family dog. It actually.
But you could? No, right?
No. The chip stays there. But all that chip does is that I call in. There's only one provider. It's called Home Again, and basically it gives you the last known information of the owner. So the Home Again people, I called them. They didn't give me the information of the owner. They gave my information to the owner on my behalf, and said, "Are you okay with giving your information to the rightful owner?" Yep. The name of the dog is Spot. Blah blah blah. You know, I'm like, okay, great. Yeah, go ahead, have him call me. And that's exactly what happened. You know,
and they called you?
Yeah, the lady called me. Oh my God, thank you so much. And I was like, hey, like, you know, I was trying to feel him out, right? Because you never know. You never know if like they really do want him, if they just let him run free. You know what I mean? If it was a dump, like, you know, they pull off on the side of the road and dump him. So I'm like, yeah, hey, you know, so I found this dog walking on the highways, and I was like, oh my God, you know, this and that. He's so crazy. He always likes to get out. Like, he usually leaves. Like, he's good at staying within the premise of the house, but I guess that night he got a little crazy. And you know, I'm like, hey, like you want him, right? Like, I have people who like fell in love with him, who are willing to give him a good home. Like no, like, I got that dog. I got
like
him.
Like on a good note, like, hey, for real, like, it's cool if you don't, but yeah. Like, do you really want him type shit?
Basically, yeah. I mean, I had to be that way. I was like, hey, I don't mean any disrespect or anything, but like, I gotta like, you know, figure out. I'm not gonna let this dog go back and get right,
because if she really did want to dump him, and then you found them and called, and then that company called them, they're like, fuck.
Yeah, they're like, they feel guilty in some type of way. Like, yeah. Of course I want.
Not only that, but they're like, fuck, they caught us. We gotta call the guy, because if we don't, like, like they cannot tell Home Again, mm-hmm. Like, oh, hey, look, somebody found a dog. Do you want to call? Oh, no, it's cool. It's cool. You know, just let it go. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't look good on her.
Exactly. You gotta like admit your wrongdoing.
So in your judgment, you felt that she did want the dog, and it was just like an accident.
Yeah, I mean, down here, and I'm sure in a lot of places, like, you know, animals to people are animals. They live outside. They're supposed to roam. They're supposed to be. They're not like they don't have like these human characteristics that sometimes like these small puppies, like these women or these families, they give like dogs like a name and a therapeutic bed and a freaking, you know what I'm saying? You've seen what I'm talking about, right? Like they go with them and they're like